For Those That Love Others by J.N. Wdowski. For your full enjoyment, please be sure to read or listen to the end. Part 5. Rap on that night. What a wonderful idea! Michael responded to her, telling him about the rap contest. And you did it without any help from me. But you did help me, Michael. Diana disagreed. No, it was your idea completely. He sat down for the first time across from her at the break room table. Michael, I thought of the rap contest because before me, you inspired Rappy Rapper. Rap! Rap! Get it? Oh, I see. But still you put that all together on your own. I was not trying to inspire you. I was merely answering your question. No, Diana, this is all yours, although you just inspired me for an idea. Michael smiled. Something creative? She asked, looking at him pleased with herself. Well, not very much creative, but an idea I think can help your rap contest be more successful and get Mrs. Petrovski more free publicity. You want to help Mrs. Petrovski? She wondered why. You love Mrs. Petrovski. He responded as if she already understood. Well, yes, I do, Diana confessed. She is important to you. So, she is important to me, Michael answered. You're trying to save my job? Diana asked. You won't need your job much longer, Diana. I want to help her, because I know you want to help her, Michael admitted to her. I won't need my job? Diana was confused. Michael placed his hand on her hand in a loving, supportive way. Diana, the cards for you are only the beginning. You have many great and important works ahead of you. Your artwork and your words will move many generations. They will? She was shocked by his prediction. Michael's eyes looked at her with admiration, and if she had not known any better, love. Yes. Saturday morning. So, how was your date? Diana asked Mrs. Petrovski as she entered along with Tricia. He cooked her dinner, Tricia answered for her. He cooked? Mr. Porter cooks? Any good? Diana was surprised. Mrs. Petrovski smiled as she took off her coat. Very good. He made her homemade Chinese food? Tricia added. Chinese? Mr. Porter cooks and cooks Chinese? What did he make? She was getting hungry herself. He made Peking duck. I have to admit, it was better than the local Chinese restaurant. Mrs. Petrovski went to the break room to get her coffee. She returned with a coffee in her hand. It was very romantic. He gave me 1 red rose. Not too much, but just the right number. Candlelight dinner. For dessert, he made a fruit salad with honey, red, and white wine. Wow! Ask her if they both got lucky. Tricia coached Diana. She wouldn't tell me. Did you? Diana was surprised she was asking such a thing to Mrs. Petrovski. Petrovski grinned. A lady doesn't kiss and tell. But no, he was a complete gentleman. He fed me a wonderful dinner. We talked, got to know each other better, and laughed. He made me laugh a lot. He is very humorous. But did you? Tricia pushed. Did you have breakfast together? No, Tricia, we did not have breakfast together. He took me home, walked me to the door, and even though I wanted to kiss him, he didn't kiss me goodnight. What? Tricia and Diana were both surprised. I even gave him the eyes as we stood in front of my door. But nope, no kiss. She seemed disappointed. He told me he had a wonderful time and hoped I did too. I shook my head vigorously, yes, and gave him the eyes even more so. But still no kiss. I am sure I made my signals to him clear enough, without saying it outright. Why didn't you just kiss him? Tricia asked. I would have. You should have just told him. Men sometimes don't always pick up on our signals. We need to educate them. Petrovski smirked. I know you would have. I was tempted to, but I am not that aggressive, she answered. He knew I wanted him to kiss me. I think it was his way of showing I meant more to him than just a physical encounter. He respects you deeply, Mrs. Petrovski. Diana understood. Still disappointed, she added, but not even a peck? He did take my hand and kissed it goodnight. He said he hopes I want to see him again. I nodded like a teenage girl, lost for words. It was a perfect evening. No kissing, no sex? Trisha disagreed. How is that perfect? It was a very sweet and romantic night. Petrovski smiled as she thought about the evening. It sounded wonderful. Diana was incredibly happy for Mrs. Petrovski. I am too, Trisha agreed. Does he have a younger brother? Mrs. Petrovski turned to Trisha. I have to hand it to you, Trisha. You are really a good person. What did I do? Trisha was surprised by Petrovski's compliment. I can feel you are really happy for me and do not want to sabotage my relationship, Petrovski explained. I too know many that would do that. That is not me, Trisha seriously replied. I am not jealous of what you have. I am envious and hope I can find a Mr. Porter too. You will, Petrovski and Diana both answered. That afternoon, Mr. Porter arrived after his shift. How can I help? He asked as he saw the women emptying some of the display shelves and placing the content in back rooms. We need to make room for the tables, Petrovski answered. These 2 display racks have to go to the back. Can you do that? Mr. Porter took off his coat and flexed his biceps. Carrying heavy bags of packages every day have made me a manly man. He smiled. And all that walking has also given you a tight and perky piku, Petrovski added. Mr. Porter turned his hips to look at his rear and tightened the muscles. Thanks for noticing. The women all laughed. Yes, very manly, Mr. Porter, Diana agreed as she giggled. Oh, I asked my coworker Theodore to join us. He will be here soon. Is he single too? Asked Trisha. It so happens he is, 45 years old, and never been in a relationship, Porter explained. Disappointedly, Trisha responded, Oh, he's gay? No, he is not. He is just very shy. But I am confident you, of all people, can pry him out of his shell, he responded. Shy. Trisha liked the thought. I love a little challenge. Do you know anything about Star Trek, Star Wars, or Doctor Who? Mr. Porter asked her as he went to move the first empty display cabinet to the back. I like the old original Star Treks, always admired Uhura, and had a thing for Spock, Trisha confessed. I liked his emotional control. He just needed the right woman to reach his heart. Then I think you will like Theodore. He loves Star Trek and is as emotionally stunted as a Vulcan. Mr. Porter grunted as he moved the case on his own. Diana saw Trisha light up like a child. That just found out they were going to Disneyland. 1 hour later, they were setting up tables for the contestants when Theodore arrived. He was not what Trisha expected. She thought he would be more built like Mr. Porter. Theodore was much leaner and wore thick glasses that he often would use one finger to push back up onto the bridge of his nose. Porter immediately introduced him to Trisha. I would like you to meet Theodore Goldstein, my fellow brave carrier of our nation's mails and packages, as he daily faces and plows through whatever Mother Nature dares to hurl at him. Also, with great courage, he fights off the occasional vicious toy poodle. He turned to Theodore. Ted, I am proud to introduce to you Trisha, a woman with a heart of passion and of gold. And also a great booty, added Trisha. Hello, Theodore greeted Trisha. I like great booty, He shyly turned red as he looked down. Well then, you are in luck. So, do you have a pension too? Trisha joked. Yes. In 7 more years. Theodore answered, still not looking directly at her. He pushed up his glasses. Fascinating? Trisha smirked. Theodore picked up his head and looked into Trisha's eyes. That's what Mr. Spock would say, Is it now? Trisha played innocently. The contest. Diana worked the register as customers bought gifts, boxes, ribbons, and wrapping paper to compete in the contest. 2 large tables were set up on the floor with free tape, glue, scissors, and art supplies. Their idea attracted a lot of mothers and their daughters, and grandmothers with their granddaughters. It was a great turnout. Not many males, though. Mrs. Petrovski had hoped more men and boys would have shown up wanting to buy gifts for their loved ones. Wrapping gifts is more of a female thing? Tricia questioned, although Bruce and Elwood showed up. I think they may win. They are both really talented. It is, Mr. Porter responded. When men shop, we usually ask the store to wrap for us. Perhaps we should set up a table in the future and offer that service, Diana suggested. It is a good idea, Petrovski responded, as she looked at the register drawer full of cash. The evening was still early as more people filtered into the shop wanting to do their Christmas shopping and take part in the contest. We are doing a lot better than I thought we would. This has already put us in the black. You could offer the winner a part-time job as our professional gift wrapper, recommended Tricia. Suddenly, a group of white teenage boys entered the shop, all dressed in black t-shirts with thick gold chains around their necks. Their leather jackets were open to show off their bling. Their blue jeans were low, exposing the waistbands of their boxers or jockey underpants. On their heads, they each wore, backwards or sideways, a baseball cap with the NY logo of the Yankees in silver or gold. They all seemed confused when they swaggered, in a bouncing and swaying stride, to the counter. The group's leader barked out at Diana and Mrs. Petrovski, "We're here for the rap contest. Where's the microphone stand?" Microphone stand? Diana and Petrovski were confused. Yeah, don't you have a mic and sound system set up for the contest? The teenager and his group all looked confused. We heard you were having a rap contest tonight, with prizes. We're here to rap on. Rap on? The women did not understand. Be sure to continue to Part 6, Surprise Guest.
To support the author, please like, share, comment, and subscribe.